Pues sí, está bien iluminat, eh?
Ironia.
Esta és la Charmaine.
Sembla superblanca.
Esta és la Charmaine.
És la Charmaine.
Però em sent ja?
Vale, en principi ja està, eh? Ara ja us escoltaré.
Sí? Hello.
Hello, hola.
Hello.
Hi, Aitana. Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for waiting. Hello again, hola. So this is Charmaine from the FC Barcelona's Asia Pacific office. So welcome all of you to today's media roundtable exclusively for the Asia Pacific media. So as we are celebrating the upcoming International Women's Day, we're super excited to have our Ballon d'Or winner, Aitana Bonmati, joining all of us today. I'm sure all of you can't wait to speak to her. Before we start, may I ask every one of you to help put yourself on mute and turn off your video for the time being if you haven't yet. And please feel free to unmute yourself and turn on the video again when it's comes to your turn to ask questions. So welcome, Aitana. This is your first time joining our media roundtable with our media friends in Asia Pacific on behalf of FC Barcelona. So would you like to say hello? And and wish everyone a wonderful International Women's Day ahead. Then we'll kickstart the interview right away.
Yeah, thank you for this interview. Hello, I'm Aitana, and let's start. Let's begin.
Thank you. So I guess everyone can hear Aitana well? All good from everyone?
Yes. It's
cool.
Yes, all good.
Thank you. All right, so without further ado, let's start our first question from South China Morning Post in Hong Kong. Paul, over to you, please. Hello, Paul.
Hi, sorry, my internet dropped there. Hi, Aitana, good to speak to you. Hi.
Hello.
First question from me. Congratulations on the Nations League triumph. That's a World Cup and a Nations League for Spain now. As a group, do you feel you are equipped to go on and create a dynasty like the USA recently had? And a second part of the question, you won pretty much everything there is to win in the game now. So where in your list of priorities is an Olympic gold medal to add to everything you already have?
Yeah, thank you. Hello. First of all, I would like to say that we are doing great. The last year in Spain, we did a very good year, but thinking about USA, it's big words. I mean, they are doing great since a lot of years ago. So we have to continue winning and continuing proving that we are the best team right now. But we are far away from what USA did in the last I don't know how many years, but maybe 30 years. So we are far away from them. It's a country that I respect a lot. The second part of the question about Olympic gold medal, I always say that if you see my achievements, talking about team achievements, I don't have any Olympic medal, so it's important to me to be in the Olympics and to try to win them or trying to get a medal, of course.
Okay, thank you. And my second question, you've spoken about wanting to be known for your values off the pitch as much as everything you do on it, and wanting to help people on a social level. So why is that so important to you, and what are the changes that you would like to affect using your status?
Yeah, I always say that it's important what I do in the field, but more important what I do out of the field. I think now I have an important voice that I can arrive to more houses, to more people, and help women's football to grow, because we need a lot of chances. And I always say that I don't want to say one change that we need, because I think there's a lot of things that we need to keep growing up. We are better than a few years ago, but I think there's not equality right now. So we are fighting for everything that we think we deserve.
Great. Thank you, Aitana, and good luck with everything you have coming up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. So next up, we'll have Titan Sports in China. Mr. Wu, please.
Hi, Aitana. Can you
Hi.
hear me well? Hi, very pleased to talk to you. So my first question is that in the last year, you have won many honors, such as the Ballon d'Oro and the FIFA's Best Player. And recently, you are nominated for the Lawrence of this year. At the same time, you also helped Barcelona trophies.
Excuse me, I can't listen you.
Hello, Mr. Wu. Mr. Wu, if you don't mind, I can help repeat the questions for you. I guess maybe he's on the road right now. So let me repeat that, Aitana.
Yeah.
In the past year, you have
Okay.
won many honors, such as the Ballon d'Or and FIFA's Best Player. So recently, you were nominated for the Laureus Best Female Athlete. At the same time, you also helped Barcelona and the Spanish national team win many trophies. So how do you feel about all these? What are your goals for the next year?
Yeah, for me, it's been an incredible year. I have won a lot of trophies, particularly team trophies and also individual. So I always say that maybe it's the best year in my life because I accomplish and achieve a lot of trophies and trophies, achievements. So excuse me.
What are your goals for the next year?
Yeah. No, being part of this kind of teams, Barcelona and Spanish team, for me, it's more easy to win individual trophies. I always say that winning individual trophies is because of we did good in terms of the team. No, we won the last year the Champions League with Barcelona and also the World Cup with Spain. So it's more easy to win individual trophies when the team is winning. No, so I always want to talk about the team because I have the luck to be part of this kind of teams. No, that help me to be better every year. And for the future, I always say that I have a lot of ambitions. I want more always, but the priority is be better every year, be a better Aitana every year, more mature, and try to help the team in my position, as I always try to do.
Okay, thank you, Aitana.
Thank you.
So my second question is, many fans think that your technical characteristics are very similar to Andres Iniesta, a very famous player in Barcelona. And in your opinion, which player is your playing style most similar to? And what kind of player you would like to in the history of Barcelona or in the Barcelona?
Yeah, well, I always like when people say that my style of football is similar to Andres Iniesta because I remember when I was young and I was watching all the games of Guardiola's team that Iniesta was one of the key players, also with Xavi Hernandez and Messi, for example. But I always say that Xavi and Iniesta were my idols when I was young because they have a lovely style of playing and taking care of the ball, and were understanding the game that I like to understand nowadays. So yes, I learn a lot from them, from both, and also from the Guardiola's team. That it was incredible how they they play in the past, no? And what kind of player you would like to be in the future? What do you mean exactly?
I mean, what is your which player is your idol? Maybe you want to be you want to become in and you you think your style will be you will learn to you would like to learn to which player?
No, yeah, as I'm saying before, my two idols were Iniesta and Xavi, and I grew up watching videos and matches of them. So I learned on them and also on Guardiola's team, as I said right now.
Okay, thank you, Aitana. Very pleased to
Thank
talk to
you.
you and good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wu. Next up, we'll have Tencent Sports in China. Mr. Zhu, please.
Hola, Aitana. Hi, Aitana.
Hola.
It's Tencent Sport. Yes. So today I have two questions. The first one is, as one of the most successful women's soccer players in the world, you have won almost every award in the women's soccer, like the World Cup, the Champions League, and Ballon d'Oro, and FIFA Women's Player of the Year. So what else do you want to achieve in the future?
Yeah, well, it's true that I achieve a lot of trophies, but I always say that I want to be more complete. I have to, we have to go for the Euros that we didn't have as a senior team, and also an Olympic gold medal if it can be like this, no? So yeah, well, we have to fight for winning this kind of trophies.
Okay.
And also, of course, being better every year and keep fighting and keep training to being better. I think one of the most important thing that I have is like having a strong mentality and want to be better every day and every year, no?
Yeah. So the next question is, which players do you admire the most in the Barca first team? Can you list the three of them?
I would like to say the same as before. When I try to fix or to see someone playing football, I try to watch Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi. They were my idols, and I love the style they were playing in the past. And right now, I try to watch videos. If I watch videos of someone, I watch videos of them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zhu. Next, we'll have the Straits Times from Singapore. Kimberly, please.
Hello, hi Aitana.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time to do this. So my first question is, has winning the World Cup changed things for Spain? Is women's football in Spain in a better place now? And if not, what more needs to be done? Yeah.
Oof, a complicated question. Well, I think that winning the World Cup makes us more reference, more idols for a lot of people. I think the kids, both men and women, men and girls and boys. I mean, can have women's idols that in the past it didn't exist. For example, I had men's idols because I didn't know about women's football, anything. So right now, I think that winning the World Cup makes us more idols, and we can arrive to more houses, But in the other hand, I think that we have a lot to do already in Spain. So So yeah, we have to keep fighting as players to having the treat that we deserve. No. For example, I would like to say that we don't have the most competitive league, I think, and for me, it's important to have a good league to compete every game. And well, there's a lot to do. I don't want to say one thing because I think that I miss a lot behind. So yeah, the most important I think that is that there's a lot to do.
And you know, you mentioned that it's hard to say one thing, right? And I think so, you know, globally for the women's game in the world, you know, what does you mentioned that you're trying to fight for what you deserve. So what does that look like to you? You know, when you reach that stage of achieving, you know, what the female players deserve as well.
Pardon, you can repeat me, please?
Yeah. So because you mentioned that, you know, it's hard to point out one particular thing.
Yeah.
So for you, when you look at the game globally, you know, what does it look like for you when the female players get what they deserve?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we are fighting globally, and we came together, all the women's football, to push and fighting for we deserve. I think we are fighting for the quality, quality treatment. Always with the people always talk about salary, but it's not only salary. There are a lot of things that are important too, no? For example, that the institutions make a good investment for the women's football. We need them we need them to invest in us and give us the opportunity to grow up, and also not in words. We need facts, you know.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. So next up, we'll have Hindustan Times in India. Demand, please.
Yeah, hi, Aitana. Thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Well, my question to you is, you know, how does it feel that, you know, you to the oft repeated statement that you make players around you better? I mean, it has often been said that when Aitana is playing, the players around her look better. How do you react to that?
Yeah, I love and I like to hear these kind of things from other players, because I think one of the most important things that I have inside of me when I retire football, it's like the words that other players or other coaches said about me, no? Yeah, when I'm in the pitch, I try to be the best version of myself, but also try to help my players around me, because football is more than moving on your own. You have to create spaces also for your teammates, and giving the space better for them. So here in Barcelona, for example, we knew a lot each other. So for example, I try to make movements to give space for others, no? I think football is not selfish. I'm not a selfish footballer, and I want to keep to give the best to my teammates.
Right. My second question is, you know, would it be fair to say that when when we are talking of FC Barcelona as a global football team, we should be talking about the women's team because they seem to be more successful than the men's team now. Would it be fair to say that?
No, I think everyone has their own years, no? Football, in the football, you can never be on the top. It's so difficult. So I don't want to compare. I want to focus on ourselves. We are doing great, and we had a very, very, very good grew up in the last years. So I remember 5-6 years ago, we didn't want the league, and now it seems it's easy, but it's not, no. So I would like to focus on ourselves and on the growing we had the last years.
Thank you, Aitana, and all the best for your Olympic quest later this year.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diman. So next one we'll have Kompas Daily in Indonesia. Iksan, please.
Okay. Hello, Aitana. Hola.
Hello.
It's great to talk to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
My first question, yeah, as we know that you have achieved many things in Barcelona and also in Spain, but in particularly, I just curious by your experience as players, especially what makes the Spain right now in team level and also in national team level can become one of the main power in the women football in the last couple of years.
What is the main thing that we become like that?
Yep.
You mean
Aitana.
the main thing? Well, I think Spain also had technical players and a unique style of playing, but in the past years we grew up a lot in our way to compete every game, and this has two reasons. I think one is the mentality, that it's so important. You have to have the mentality to win every game, and now we have this mentality. And also we grow up a lot in terms of physically. That I remember years ago when we play against a national team like French or USA or Sweden. They were better than us physically, and nowadays no, because we have a way to play, but also a way to compete, that it's so important to win the games also.
Okay. So thank you. My second question, like you said that you want always to be better in every year, every day. So after reaching, top of the world with the Ballon d'Or and also World Cup and also nationally, regionally. So how do you keep your mindset to be more motivated to maintain your performance right now in the highest level? And as you know, do not satisfy easily.
Yeah, I think the mentality that I have is the key that leads me on the position that what I am right now. No, I think I know that I'm a very ambitious person, and I have a strong mentality that I always want more, and I always say that the day that I see that I'm not going to have this mentality, for me it's not going to make sense to keep playing at the professional level. But right now I'm 26, so I'm young. I have a lot to develop, a lot to improve. So I have the same mentality, and I have the same hungry that before of this year.
Okay, Aitana.
Thank you.
Thank you, Iksan. So next one we'll have Goal from Indonesia. Tega, please.
Hola, Aitana.
Hola.
Encantada de conocerte.
Muy
I hope I
bien.
said it right.
Igualmente.
My first question is, you admire Guardiola a lot. do you intend to become a coach after hanging up your boots and follow Guardiola tactical style? Or who knows, maybe you are like, I admire Guardiola, but I want to coach like Mourinho or something. You know?
I love Guardiola. I always say that it is one of my idols in terms of coaching because I didn't see him playing. So when I'm talking about him, I'm thinking about the years that he trained Barcelona's men's team. That I can say that they was one of the best years in my life. I remember when Barca was playing on the night, that when you get up, the mornings were different because you know that in this afternoon, Barca were playing, no, and not because they winning a lot, you know why, how they won a lot, no. The style of play they developed in the field was one of the best I see in my life, no, and also he's doing great in all the clubs that he has coached, like Bayern, now City. You can see all of the games of City right now, and the style of playing it's magic also. So I love Guardiola, and I admire him a lot.
Do you intend to become a coach after hanging up your boots?
Pardon?
Do you intend to become a manager or coach like Guardiola after?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm 26. I think I would like to be involved in football, professional football, but I don't know if as a coach. Maybe a sports director or something like this. I don't know.
Okay. So my second question, I also heard that you love your vacation in Vietnam, but have you ever visited Indonesia? If you have, what do you think about Indonesia? And if you haven't, do you have any plans to visit Indonesia soon?
Yeah, well, I don't have so many time in my life. I love football, but one of the worst thing of football is that I don't have vacations. So yeah, I stayed in Vietnam like 5 years ago, and I didn't stay in Indonesia yet, but I want to go, of course. And also other countries of Asia. I think I would like to explore Asia and knowing about the culture. I think it's interesting to know how other people live in other countries. And I always say that for me, travel it's one of the things that I love most to do. So I hope one day I can go to Indonesia, and I will tell you what I think about it.
Okay, thank you. Gracias. Buena suerte and el futuro.
Thank you, Tega. So next one we'll have the son from Malaysia. Alessandro, please.
Hola, Aitana. Hi.
Hola.
My first question is, throughout your career, you've achieved many feats as an individual. Which accolade was the hardest to accomplish?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about trophies. I think the most difficult for me it's to have the mentality on the top day to day, the resilience to keep fighting and keep training hard when the things maybe go wrong. Maybe you have bad days also, because we are people, at least, normal people. So it's the mentality to keep fighting day to day. I think it's the most difficult thing that I have.
Okay, and my second question is, the Barcelona women's team is one of the most dominant teams in women's football. What other challenges do you want to take on with the team?
What other challenges? Okay. Yeah, we achieved a lot in the last year, but it's there's one thing that we didn't achieve yet. It's to win 4 titles in the same season. So nowadays we have the chance to win the 4 titles. We'll see on the next we'll see on the end of the season, but we are gonna fight for winning 4 titles.
All right, thank you so much. Gracias.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Alessandro. So the next 2 media are absent with apologies today, but I'll help them ask the questions on their behalf and share with them your responses with them. So Aitana, there are 2 questions from Kyoto News from Japan. And the first question is, Spain lost 0-4 to Japan at last year's World Cup. They also lost to Japan at the 2014 U17 World Cup and the 2018 U20 World Cup. So what is your impression of the Nadeshiko Japan team? Also, are there any players you see as rivals?
Yeah, I can tell you that we lose a lot against Japan. It's a national team that I always admire a lot because they have a really style of playing, a beautiful style of playing. It's similar with us because they have always small players and so technique, and they understand the football so well. And I've been playing against them since I was young, so I know a lot of players from Japan, and we have a good relationship. And also, what I like from them is the way ¿cómo se comportan? The behavior of them. They lose, they win, but the behavior of them are always the same, and they are always proud of the people and so respectful people. So I admire them on and off the pitch.
And are there any players you see as rivals in the team there?
Pardon?
Are there any players you see as like rivals and highly competitive in that team?
I don't want to say one because for me all of them are so good players. I knew a lot of them, so for me I admire a lot of them. As I said to you, I'm playing against them since I was 15 or 16 years old. So yeah, we have good relationship from with all of them.
All right, so the next question will be, what's your ambition for the Paris Olympics?
Winning, no? The ambition always is win. Then you have maybe bad days or you don't achieve what you want, but always the mentality is winning.
Cool, thank you. And then we'll have the last 2 questions from another media, Junpita Football from Singapore. So here's the first question. With Ballon d'Or in the bag, what's next for you? What will be your next goal?
Well, as I said before, I want to focus on me and continue growing up as a player, continue improving and be better every year, and the people can see Aitana better every year, no? And try to help the teams where I play, like Barcelona or national team.
Cool. And the final question will be, many Asian footballers are plying their trades in top European leagues now. So what's your thoughts on Asian football?
Yeah, well, I can say that when I talk on Asian footballers, I can see small players and technique players. No, that is what it comes to my mind when I talk about Asian footballers. I think they have a great technique.
Cool, thank you, Aitana. So I think we didn't miss anyone, right? All right, so thank you, Aitana, again, and thanks everyone again. Appreciate your time, and please feel free to reach out to me if you need any help. So this is the end of today's Media Roundtable. Have a good day, Aitana, and I think we'll all welcome you to Asia in future. And have a wonderful rest of the week, our media friends. We hope to speak to you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
A
you, Aitana. Thank you,
pleasure.
Charmaine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charmaine.
Thank you, Aitana.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Charmaine.
Goodbye.
See you.